People are increasingly being radicalised via their computers and smartphones. They're using everyday objects such as knives and cars as weapons. And the length of time between radicalisation and the attack is getting shorter. The threats are evolving. We must evolve too. We will work to disrupt threats earlier, and we are bringing forward new legislation to enable us to do just that. We'll intervene earlier in investigations. There will be longer prison sentences and better management of terrorist offenders on release. We are piloting new multi-agency centres in London, in Manchester and the West Midlands to bring together the widest range of partners and improve our understanding of those at risk of becoming involved in terrorism. We will also increase our cooperation with the private sector. As someone with a private sector background myself, I understand that government cannot deal with these kinds of challenges alone. I'm committed to improving how we work with business across a range of issues. That includes faster alerts for suspicious packages, improving the security at crowded places across the UK, and reducing the vulnerability of our critical national infrastructure. And we must also get better at harnessing private sector and academic innovation. New detection techniques, data analytics, and machine learning, they all have the potential to dramatically enhance our counter-terrorism capabilities. Our cooperation with our Five Eyes partners, the EU and other allies, will remain essential. The UK is widely seen as a world leader in counter-terrorism strategy. Many other countries around the world, they look to contests and they try to emulate our evolving approach. Deepening our strong security alliances around the world will also be a major part of my job. I've already had a number of meetings in Washington, in Brussels, in The Hague, and tonight I'll be heading off to Luxembourg to discuss security issues with my European counterparts. We have always been absolutely clear that although we voted to leave the European Union, we are as committed as ever to European security. We want and we need a deep and special security partnership with the EU after we leave. And the EU needs it too. We need to offer compelling alternatives to the narratives of hate. It doesn't matter whether they are Islamist extremists, with their claims that that our shared values are incompatible with the religion of Islam, or the hateful extremists of the far right, who feed off the narratives of Islamists to attack our multi-ethnic society. These people, they want to destroy the values we hold dear, and they want to undermine the freedoms that make us who we are. And there's one other thing that Islamists and the far right have in common. As a Home Secretary with a name like Sajid Javid, I am everything that they despise. So the way I see it, I must be doing something right. There's an ongoing battle, a battle for hearts and minds. It will be won in the schools, it will be won in the mosques, on our social media, and we must all play a role. No terrorist or terrorist group can possibly bring the people of the United Kingdom to their knees. You know, they know this. Yet they still try, and they try to undermine our sense of security, and they sow divisions amongst our communities. But they have failed in the past, and they will fail again in the future.